Hello everybody, I'm Tom Sider and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to look at the Thunderstone Quest expansion, What Lies Beneath. This is the 6th expansion in the Thunderstone Quest series. We are going to look at what comes in this box. So the first thing that comes in this box is this little pamphlet right here. This little pamphlet has some information on it. First of all, on this side of the pamphlet, it has all the information on the cards that come in the set. You can use this to make sure that you have all the cards that you're supposed to have in the set. We will be going through all of these cards in this video so you can see exactly what comes in this set. On the other side, it has some credits. It has some design credits. It has some editing credits, some playtest credits. It also has a small lexicon, and that lexicon just covers the disease wounds, which we will go over in this video. We'll see those. It goes over the swarm type. Some of the monsters in this set are a swarm. And then it also has a small fact. Mainly the small fact talks about the studded leather shirt, and it talks about the fact that it requires skill to use the studded leather shirt. We'll see that when we see the studded leather shirt. Other than that, that's all the documentation that comes with this expansion, and this is a little disappointing. This is probably the most disappointing part of this expansion, is the fact that it only comes with this small piece of documentation. There are actually quests that involve using the cards in this expansion, and that is not included. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down below to the actual quest information for this set, which has all the cards and everything you use in the quest and everything like that, so that you can go and get the digital version of that. I'm not sure why they didn't include that in the set, but that's probably my only complaint about this set. So let's get to it and let's look and see what is in the box. So the first thing I want to talk about are the 2 prestige class boards that come in this set. I like both of these prestige class boards very much. You get the Monster Hunter and you get the Arcane Order. The Monster Hunter is primarily based around removing monsters from the horde of monsters that are going to be attacking your city. And so you get to upgrade it when you remove one from the horde. There are a lot of different options here that pertain to monsters and defeating monsters in the horde. And so you guys can pause this video if you want and look through all of these and see the different options that you have on the Monster Hunter board. You also get the Arcane Order board. This board primarily revolves around using wizards and spells. So you can upgrade this as you use wizards and spells, and you can go through the different options that you get for this board. Most of them are related to wizards and spells. Also in this set, you get 2 level 1, 2 level 2, and 2 level 3 dungeon rooms. And so we'll take a look at those now. The level 1s are first the Rat's Nest. The Rat Nest works primarily with the Rat Swarm, and it has a event here that says monsters have +1 to their dice rolls, and the Rat Swarm has dice rolls, and so that is going to be pertinent to that monster type. You also have at level 1 the Junction. You have at level 2 the Trog Village. Also at level 2 you have the Ghoul's Nest. This one seems like it would be quite nasty because it doubles up your before battle and after battle items on your monsters. You have to resolve those twice, so this one could be a really rough one. At level 3 you get the Arches. And also at level 3 you get the Catacombs. The next thing we're going to go over in this set are the heroes. You get several heroes in this set. The first hero we're going to look at is Graham Crawford. This is his level 1, his level 2, and his level 3 card. As you can see, Graham only lets you wield one weapon, and as he gets better, he lets you manipulate whether or not you're using physical fight or magic fight. The next hero we're going to look at is Cromros. And here's his level 1, his level 2, and his level 3 card. Cromros gives you extra attack against plants and aberrations, and it does let you start doing some of this discarding things from your deck. One of the themes of this expansion is discarding things from your deck and then doing stuff with them when they're discarded. So he actually adds to that. The next one we're going to look at is Aphelion the Tracker. And Aphelion the Tracker is a human fighter and a rogue, and he is good against beasts and fae, and as he gets better he gets to add humanoids and golems. He also gives you a little light when he's at his 3rd level. So the next hero is Runeva Highstone. She gives you the ability to have some light in the dungeon. She is a dwarf wizard, and she also has a discard mechanic that you can use when discarding cards from your deck. Next is Uvina the Delver. She is a halfling rogue hero, and she also has some discard abilities for the deck. So there's a big theme in a lot of these heroes from discarding things from your deck into your discard pile. As you can see, she does add a little light when you're in the dungeon as well. And the last hero we have in this expansion is Wiltran Proudmoore. He is a halfling cleric wizard. He has a lot of magic attack, which is pretty nice, and he also has some discard abilities that will help you in the dungeon. So that's it for the heroes. The next thing we're going to look at are the monsters. So in this set you get 2 level 1, 2 level 2, and 2 level 3 monster types. So we're going to go through them in order. So we're going to start with the level 1. So the first level 1 we're going to look at is the Rat Swarm. So the Rat Swarm has 5 different cards that come with it. I'm going to show you 3 of them and then 2. So here's the first 3. These have a dice rolling mechanic. So whenever you encounter these in the dungeon, you're going to roll a dice, and then that dice is going to affect how strong these are, or how many wounds these give, or possibly how many XP they give, and so on and so forth. That's why that dungeon tile has that +1 dice mechanic on it. So there's 3 of them, and here are the other 2. So they're all quite similar, but they're all different. And you get 2 of each one of these in the set for a total of 10 Rat Swarm cards. The other level 1 monster that you get are the Drain Dwellers. And so you get the alligator, the black swine, and the mutated frog. You also get the raccoon ravager and the sewer snake. You get 2 of each of these in the set for a total of 10 of this monster type. For level 2 monster types, we have the sewer trog. In that you get Chief Grizzlerzal, Trog Berserker, and Trog Cleric. You also get a Trog Scout and a Trog Weapon Master. For the other level 2 monster type, you get the Ghoulish Scavengers, where you get an Elthrak, a Ghoul Champion, and a Ghoul Glutton. You also get a Ghoul Scavenger and Queen Nirigog. You get 2 of each of these in the set for a total of 10 of these monster types. The first level 3 monster types that you get are the Shapeless Spawn. You get the Spawning Pod, the Glom, and the Mindless Trog. You also get the Tentacola and the Aberrant Lurker. And the last of the monster types, and the last level 3, are the Waste Worms. You get the Giant Centipede, Muck Leeches, and a Purple Worm. You also get the Shocking Eel and the Spectral Worm. And that's all for the monster types in this expansion. The next thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the items. So you're going to get, for an item, you're going to get the studded leather shirt. You're going to get the bracers of cleansing. You're going to get the never-ending rope spool. And you're going to get the wand of illumination. Each one of these items can be put into the village for purchase. They all seem like pretty good items. The studded leather shirt is a little different than most because it does require you to have some skill to wield it. So if you're wielding this, it may take away from your ability to wield other weapons, but it does help and give you a bunch of defense. These seem like they're pretty good items. The next thing are the weapons. You get the 5 points. You get the cleaner's net. You get the battle pick. And you get the bastard sword. The next thing we have are the spells. You get a spell called Haste. You get Cure Disease, which is going to be important when you start getting some of these diseases in your deck. We're going to talk about those in a minute. You're going to get Ascendance. And you're going to get Acid Blast. And Acid Blast looks like a pretty good spell. It's one that I'm interested in using. And that's it for the items, weapons, and spells for this set. The next thing I want to talk about is a new damage type that comes in this set, and it is the Disease Wound. Now, previous to this set, we had the Festering Wound. This actually gets mixed in with your Festering Wounds, but instead of giving +1 armor to the monster that you're fighting, this one actually gives you a wound every time you draw this from your deck. The nice thing is when you do draw this from your deck, you do get to draw another card. You do get some XP if you heal this using a cleric or a spell, so that's kind of nice. But these will clog up your deck as well as the Festering Wounds, and that's one of the new wound options from this set. Some of the other things that you get in this set is you do get some new treasures. You get the treasure cache. This treasure cache gives you 1 XP and 1 of each gear type. You get Henrik the Brainless, who is pretty cool. You have to roll a dice, and if you roll the wrong dice, he may or may not become active in your deck. And you also get the Wand of Healing here, which is a pretty nice way to get things out of your deck. You do get 2 of the cache and only 1 of the other types. You also get a couple legendary cards in this set. You get Meteor Shower, and you get Sladric the Wartrog. So you can take a look at those. Also in the set, you get 5 side quests. You get Avoiding the Plague, Dominate the Wartrog, Plague Doctor, Research the Legend, and Treasure Hunter. Also included are 4 guild sponsorships: the Specialist Guild, the Jewelers Guild, the Berserkers Guild, and the Church's Order. You do get a new Guardian in this set. It's the Hive Mind, and this is his level 4, level 5, and level 6 version. And the last thing you get in this set are 25 randomizers for each one of the cards that we've seen here today, and 25 dividers for all of the cards that we've seen here today. So I hope this helps you guys if you're trying to make a decision on whether or not to purchase this expansion. This is the Thunderstone Quest What Lies Beneath expansion. It's the 6th expansion in the Thunderstone Quest expansion line. I like this expansion a lot. I wish they would have included the full documentation with all of the quests, but like I said, I will put a link to that below so you guys can get to the digital version of that. I also like the inclusion of the Diseased Wounds. This just kind of changes things up a little bit from just having the Festering Wounds in your hand. I like a lot of the hero types, and I like a lot of the monsters that are in this set. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, if you have comments or questions, please put them down in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And until I see you guys again, happy gaming.